we are going underneath George Bush Turnpike, State Highway 190 as we speak, right there. Coming up on the entrance ramps from George Bush to northbound I-35. And as you can see, we are now hitting the brakes. And we've got a few cars that are going by on the HOV lane. There go one, there were a couple a minute ago, but not a whole lot. Not terribly many. Alright, we've got the traffic from the westbound Bush has just entered the right lane, and we've got the traffic from eastbound, northbound, whatever it is, northbound George Bush 190 entering. Alright, there's our fifth. Another one coming up, our sixth HOV lane car, plus one motorcycle. You can of course see how many cars are backed up here on the freeway. Alright, we have, not counting the motorcycle a second ago, truck coming up now, vehicle number 7 in the HOV lane, 3 more that I see in the rear view mirror coming up. There's 8, 9, oh, I'm sorry, there was another one stuck back there, 10, 11 cars that have passed me since George Bush. I'm going onto Frankford. Sorry, I lost count there. I think that was 12, so that makes this 13, 14. I didn't remember if I was on 11 or 12, so I went ahead and picked 12. Give it the benefit of the doubt. Number 15 coming up right there. Now we're approaching the exit ramps to State Highway 121, the new tollway. Ending road construction. And we are now at 64, closing in on 65 miles an hour again. And then there's the exit to 121. Now, once again, this is a very, very busy stretch of the freeway, obviously, and it doesn't help that we have so many roads who have been completed in the last 20 years and pour into I-35 that we have no additional capacity on the freeway to hold and to deal with. As I stated, we had 15 vehicles, including our motorcyclist, go by on the HOV lane to our left. That seems like a really bad use of assets and funds. It doesn't seem like we're maximizing our bang for our buck there. Now, what my proposal holds on northbound and southbound is, as we approach FM 3040, Brown Grove Road, Hebron Road, I would propose that we get rid of this obsession with HOV lanes. They are absolutely worthless, and the statistics for the wrecks that have increased have already been shown by government statisticians and survey, etc. So it seems like the reason that we have them is to be more of a hindrance than anything. They make a really great environmental statement, but they really don't have much good that comes about from them. So I would recommend redeploying the HOV lane and alternating between 2 and 3 lanes, depending on which stretch of freeway you look at. Between 1 and 2 lanes in addition to the HOV lane. So a total of 2 to 3 lanes of express lanes. And what I mean by that is all of this traffic that wants to go north of FM 3040 on I-35, give it 2 lanes to do so and block it off. So at 635, just north of 635, after the traffic that gets dumped into 635 from, to I-35 from 635, anybody who wants to go north of FM 3040 into Louisville and Denton County gets 2 lanes that it's a straight shot, basically from Valley View all the way north of 3040, which is where we are now. And then have 1 to 2 lanes of entrance and exit traffic only for the Carrollton Farmers Branch and part of Louisville. Traffic that wants to go those routes in the right 2 lanes only. On southbound, I'd recommend starting at 3040 southbound with 2 left lanes as express lanes and 2 right lanes as entrance exit. Now, one of these 2 right lanes will be added to the express lane south of where was I thinking? South of 121 tollway. So anybody who's entering who wants to get onto the freeway and go on to the express lanes can do so. But we have express lanes deployed instead of the HOV lane. Now, I think it's pretty simple to understand that a lot of people will, on southbound, want to go from Louisville, FM 3040, all the way south of 635, so they get the left 2 lanes to do so. And on northbound, I think it's easy to state that a lot of people want to go from basically 635 to FM 3040 and beyond, so give them 2 lanes to do so. Instead of having 15 cars in 2 miles or a mile and a half or whatever it was passing you on the HOV lane, now you have several hundred cars in the same span of time, not having to stop for the entrance traffic at, as we saw, the 2 entrance ramps from George Bush, eastbound and westbound and northbound rather. I think that's pretty simple to see that that would be of tremendous benefit. And in addition to the closure of selective entrance and exit ramps throughout Carrollton, this will drastically speed up the flow of traffic on I-35 east, northbound and southbound throughout Carrollton, Farmers Branch, and part of Louisville. So once again, very cheap plan, and all it really takes is laying barricades out, the concrete barriers. It's very inexpensive, it's very quick to implement by comparison, and it's going to have tremendous benefit because it's going to free up traffic. So that's that part of the proposal.